So when you have this beautiful scenery, you're gonna want to drive this, the 2024 Ford Mustang GT Convertible. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Let's get started and take a look at it. We get started in the front, and this thing looks mean. I love this front end. We have some aggressive styling. First of all, those headlights look so nice. Having those three LED systems there look really good. We have not, you know, that area is kind of blocked off, but we have a nice front little lip there. We have a nice black grille that just looks really good. Loving this, the old school kind of opening there that you get. And this, the vapor blue metallic color is really, really nice. Oh yeah, and yeah, it's a little warm, but it looks really nice to have that black accent there. And I am loving this front end. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have under that hood. Yeah, so under this hood, and very noisy, is a 5.0 liter V8 cranking out 480 horsepower. And let's just say it sounds like that. It sounds like probably even more. That exhaust is so awesome when you have it in the different drive modes. The power delivery is so dead on. This is going to be the automatic version, so I wish we did have the manual, but let me tell you, it still performs great. So no issues with having the auto. With the V8, it puts down the power really, really well. We get down to the wheel and tire package, and we have this beautiful 19-inch wheel, and it is wrapped in the 255/40, and in the back we're gonna have 275/40. Now, I love this pattern. It kind of looks like a spider web. It's kind of a flat gray color, and yeah, it's really nice. Plus we have the BREMBO brakes on this, which will get this big guy stopped. And the tires, really sticky. They really get the power down, get this guy really rotated with those Pirelli P0s. Really great package that it just fits the Mustang really well. We get to the side, and this thing looks great. Hey babe. She is loving the convertible top. For a car like this, it's like a must. You have to have a convertible. Coming from someone that doesn't like convertibles but decided to buy a Miata, yeah, the Mustang is a classic as a convertible. We take a look at the 19-inch wheels, and they look really good. In the front there, we have the 5.0 badge. We have this kind of lower side skirt here, which looks good. I like the way that it just kind of kicks out there. And then we come to the back, and yeah, we have the other 19-inch wheel in the back, and the lines that this thing has right here does something really nice to this rear panel for the Mustang. So let's go ahead and see what we have in the back. We get to the back, and these taillights are incredible. I love this. If you take a look, yeah, that's pretty cool. Like how it just kind of gets essentially like carved in. Loving that. And it's not just kind of a flat panel, so it does add a little bit of the design to it. And then we have the GT Performance. Yeah, it's pretty cool that it has the performance in there in the back. And yeah, what you guys are hearing, the quad exhaust tips. You want to give it some revs? Okay. I probably should have warned you guys with headphones watching this, but it's worth it. Trust me, it sounds so good. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have on the inside. We get inside, and this thing looks really good. So we have nice finishes here. We have kind of a pseudo carbon fiber kind of print to it, so to speak. We have our controls for the windows, and yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Nothing too wow, but it's still a very clean design. And we come down here, we have a nice cool illuminated Mustang door sill, which is a nice little touch to welcome you to these seats. Now, yes, I know they're white, and I typically don't like white seats, but they look really good, especially with that blue on the outside, and they are incredibly comfortable. So loving that. They do have the vented and the heated option, which is good when we're super hot in Texas, but we have those cold days that we want to go ahead and put the heated option. We get inside and we actually see a lot of tech. Yeah, a lot of tech in this, but we still have a very great feel to the driving in this Mustang. So a couple of things with this, the steering wheel, we have a nice perforated leather on the inside, and we have a softer leather on the outside of the wheel. It is a flat bottom, so nice, cool, racy feel to it. We have tons of buttons and different drive modes that we can choose from here, and as well as going through the settings on the gauge cluster and your volume and that kind of stuff there. The other thing is with the gauge cluster, yeah, you can see my wife in the reflection. So she decided to have some fun and make this Mustang hers. So she actually changed the colors of things to a pink. So you can see when you rev it, it goes pink. Yeah, because she kind of liked that. She's like, the red's nice, but let's make it my own touch. And you could see it there where all the little buttons and different things throughout the infotainment screen will go pink as well. So pretty cool that you can really customize that. Okay, so we're gonna get to the fun part of this gauge cluster, and that is the cluster theme. So I can go ahead and press there, and you can have it match the drive mode that you're in, or I can just choose normal, I can just choose sport, and then we have track, calm, and then probably my favorite, if you owned a Fox body, so 1987 to 1993, this may look familiar, and that's because you have the old school gauge cluster from that. It's just really, really cool that Ford was able to do this to the Mustang. We get over to the infotainment screen, and it's nice and big and clear to really work with. So a couple of things, yeah, we saw the little colors that we can change there. We also have the climate control system down here, which I'm not a super big fan of. I like still buttons, but I guess it'll do. We come a little bit lower. We have kind of a cool textured trim there. We have your Mustang button here, which is what we were messing with for the cluster and the theme, and your custom mode gauges that we can choose here as well, you know, to kind of see what things are doing. But yeah, we have that. Then we have the wireless charger down there. Not very much space to really put anything else. We have the shifter, with this being the automatic, cup holders. We have a handbrake, which is kind of awkward to use, or not awkward, it's just different, because you pull this and that puts on the brake and it goes back though. So it's kind of like an electronic slash cable system, in the sense that it has a traditional like feel to a cable where you just pull it up, but it's just electronically turning it on. If you want to turn it off or take it off, you push the brake down pedal, and then you literally just pop it down and it's off. It's kind of cool, but I feel like I'm being lied to, thinking that this was gonna go click, 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 and then just kind of stay up there. So kind of a shame, but it's better than having a little button.